How's it? This is the foundation, wrapping up my division predictions videos. I'm gonna do one about what I expect out of my Cowboys this year. Maybe by Friday I'll do weekly prediction videos, maybe some reaction videos the next day or something, like, or maybe the same night, depending on my work schedule. But one thing one thing I can say, that the reason why I wanted to do this division last is because it is the Cowboys division that they play in. And also, there's more to talk about. But also, one thing I can say right now, right off the bat, is that you can throw all the records, you can throw all the analysts, you can throw everything out there. This division has always been a division that somehow, some ways finds wins against each other. No matter how bad one is, no matter how good the other one is, it's always been a thing. But yeah, that's how it goes. You look back in history, you can go look at the games, go look it up, and you're gonna find a lot of games like that. So I'm gonna start this off. I do think that the Eagles gonna finish last. Of all the quarterbacks, he has the most uphill battle of all the quarterbacks. His wide receivers have questions, even though they picked up Green Beckham. Green Beckham is not a lock or anything like that. They still have other questions. And I'm not saying the guy's not talented. I'm just saying that he's not a lock yet. I mean, if he balls out, then that's a blessing for them. But do I want him to ball out? Hell no. I hope he falls flat on his face. Matthews has been a good back, but then he hasn't been healthy. Sproles is probably the most dangerous weapon. He's getting up there in age, and you never know when that age is gonna say, no, you can't do this, and you cannot do it the way you used to. Their offensive line hasn't been looking good, so that's why, with the lack of weapons and the offensive linemen, it's gonna be the most uphill battle for Wentz. Now, what can work for Wentz is their defense. Their defense creates a lot of takeaways, but will that be enough? The special teams has been decent, but will that be enough, kind of thing? So, and what is Wentz gonna do? I mean, everybody was hyping up. Everybody complains that the Cowboys overhype Dak. Well, we got to see Dak in all 3 preseason games. You only got to see Wentz, I think maybe 2, but he ended up getting hurt. He fractured a rib right off the bat. So I don't know where we overhyping anything. We just got to see him, and we got to see him perform. So that's not. I mean, I never hear Super Bowl guarantees or anything like that. But anyway, going on to the Redskins. Kirk Cousins, if he can make plays, he's gonna have to try and make more plays than he has. But he has a lot of weapons on his disposal. He has wide receivers, Jackson. I forget the kid's name that they drafted. He's gonna be a solid one for them. Garcon has always been a physical receiver. Their tight end. Their tight end has been a good guy, but then he has trouble staying healthy too. And see if their running back is gonna dispel the whole thing of them not missing Morris. I mean, we're gonna see if that works out or not. So yeah, their defense has been pretty good. As far as Josh Norman, that's their big acquisition. He gets a chance to prove that he was more than he helped the system better. He made the system better, or the system made him better. They're gonna find out that. And then, like I said, with Kirk Cousins, them for not committing to him, and him gonna have to make more plays, and it's gonna be more of a pressure on him to try. I just don't think that he can. I just don't think that this team has enough around him to do that. Their offensive line is not a dominating offensive line. Next, I got probably the the one I'm most concerned about is the Giants. I'm not gonna make no bones about it. You know, they've ruined our season a couple times in the last, you know, in the last 10 years. So you know, I'm not, you know, and they won Super Bowls directly towards it. You know, that pisses me the hell off. But you know, it is what it is. I can't, you know, I can't deny it. I can't, you know, look at other things. I mean, we won games against them, but those two really hurt. But the thing is, like with the Giants, their offensive line has not looked good, but they do have very explosive receivers. They're gonna see if Cruz can come back to his form, but if not, then you know, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. But Beckham is a weapon. Shepard is he. I mean, if he can make his impact as a rookie wide receiver, you know, they found something good in there. Their tight end is, you know, the tight end has been solid. Their running game is, they're not really good running backs, but they can catch out of the backfield. But again, can they control that clock when it needs to be? Because that's what happened to them the last year. Anyway, defense, you know, they're gonna find out with all that spending they did, that they're gonna find out that this team has spend it well. If not, then they're gonna be in cap hell, because they're gonna have to pay Odell Beckham pretty soon, and they're gonna lose a lot of money. Yeah, that's my main concerns about. I mean, that was my main thing about them. Now, the reason why I picked my Cowboys, I'm biased. I'm not gonna lie, you know. But all of us are. I mean, tell me there's not an Eagle fan that didn't do this. Tell me there's not a Redskin fan that didn't do this. Tell me there's not a Giants fan that hasn't done this. So, you know, and I can give you reasons, like everybody else. We have the one of the most dominating offensive lines. You know, everybody craps on the fact that Dak is a rookie. Well, the rookie showed things out there that he's not afraid. You know, the main thing I want from him is that he's poised, and he still has the command of the huddle. Make the plays make the plays when it's opportunity given, but get the balls to your playmakers, and let them make the plays for you, like how he did with Dez. You know, like how he did with some, you know, running the screen plays and all that. You know, coaching staff, keep it up with putting him in advantage situations. You know, like I said, Dez is 100% now. You know, all Dak has to do is throw it around his area, and he's gonna make a play on the ball. You got the guy that everybody keeps on saying he's old, but he still makes plays. He still gets open. You know, so you know, and then yeah, but he's learned to live with his diminishing, you know, skills, like as far as speed and stuff like that. But he finds his way because he's smarter than most people. Terrence Williams, you know, when he makes plays, he makes big plays. Got Cole Beasley, who's going to be a matchup hell for anybody. And you know, and then you know, he has good rapport with Butler, with Swain. Now going to the running backs. You know, Zeke is the real deal. I mean, you know, in the 7 runs, I mean, it was exciting 7 runs. He wasn't backing down to anybody. He was going after it. You saw the speed, you saw the explosion, you saw the vision. And then when he's not in there, you know, Morris, a good veteran, you know, that I've been pleasantly surprised with. And he's gonna bowling ball when you think you're getting tired. He's gonna make you more tired. We have enough firepower that can score with a lot of teams, and we have the grinding style to just slow down the game and control the game when we do get control of the game. Defensively, everyone says, "Oh, what about defense?" All we gotta do is not allow scores. You know, manufacture some turnovers. You know, and you know, the defense won't be relied upon as far as shutting down other offenses to help out our own offense. Our offense has enough firepower to All they got to do is not allow that much points. You know, um, like I said, David Irving, he's been one of my guys. Even though like I said, he may not start, but it's a rotational thing. Thornton looks solid. You got General Lee, um, you know, Tyron Crawford, and then you got Byron Jones. Byron Jones another year on. I mean, when full off season with him being the free safety, and we got Skandrick back. So we may not be scaring guy. We may not be scaring them, but then at least we can know that we're gonna be playing hard all game, and our whole team and our defense is gonna be fresh the whole game. That's what I look at, and that's what I believe in. Other than that, all I can say is Paniolo boys, go Cowboys.